Last year, we brought you a number of stories about people living with disabilities. The stories were really, really strong stories. These were people that were stigmatized and disrespected by society. We believed so much in them, and we went to see what we could do to help them help themselves. Our first story is one of the highlights, and this story won us the GJA Awards. We are not leaving these stories there. We want people to know about this situation and understand that disability is not inability. Recently, we had a district assembly elections. People contested, and just a few people with disability had the courage to get into this race. There is one woman who has defied all odds and believes she can stand up to help her community. We heard about her story and we decided to go into her community. Well, let's go straight to Taviepe Deme and meet Precious Ado, whose story is one great story we will be following to the end.
Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm called Mousy Precious Ado. I was born 42 years ago in Taviepe Deme, where I stayed till now. I acquired this disability not from the childhood. I was 3 years old when I got sick, as my mother told me. I was sick one day and they took me to the hospital. But the nurse gave me a wrong injection. Instead of the injection my mother bought, she didn't use that injection. She used another injection that was brought from a room that she went in and inject somebody who is 56 years old. So when after injecting me, I told my mother that I cannot walk again. That was the whole thing. It started from that. So I went back to the ground again for another 3 years before I was able to walk, through the intervention of God and my family, before I was able to walk like this. So through that, I went to school. I started my class 1 and I went through the primary level to the GHS level to the SSS level, and after the SSS, the GHS, I couldn't go that year that I completed because of financial problem. It was only my mother who was taking care of me. So because of that, I suffered a lot. So after completion, I went and stayed with my auntie in Accra for a year before I went back to SHS. From the SSS, I stayed home for 9 good years before a friend of mine from the Christian community helped me, and I went to training college, and after completing, I'm now teaching as a professional teacher at Freetown MA Primary School in Polyclinic, where I teach up till now. So I entered into this assembly membership because I can see that I love my community. I wanted to do something, but I don't have the means to do it. But I want to prove to them that disability is not inability. So through this assembly, I will be able to show my ability through this, so that people can hear my voice. That's why I went into this assembly contest. So after the contest, this is the community in which they vote for me massively, because they knew very well that I can do the work, but the community in which I'm coming from hates me because they say that I'm disabled, I can't do the work. They don't want me, with insult and all sort of that. But I know that what I have is not that I'm disabled, I cannot do it. That's why I want the public to look at me and help me to prove them wrong, that my disability cannot make me inability to help my community to achieve whatever they want to achieve, so that they will know that even if you are disabled, you can do something for the people to know that your disability cannot make you in inability. That's the reason.
Wow, certainly disability should not be a limitation if you want to achieve your goals. We are here to hear her story and see how we can join her to move her community around. They say a prophet is not accepted at home. She's gone through discrimination. She pushed through it. Today, she is the assembly member of her electoral area, and we are here to check out the real situation and see how we can join her really to meet her goals. So this is a beautiful scenery we find here on the hill. It's all green, it's all beautiful. We hear traditional music in the background, and culture is at its best. So tell me, you have gone through so much discrimination. It's affected you in one way or the other, but you actually try to live above that, and today you are leading your community at the assembly level. How do you feel about this?
I feel very proud, and I thank God for that, because people thought I cannot make it, but within me I know I can do it. So I'm very, very happy to be at this place at this moment.
Well, we came to meet the community and then speak to the community members about the precious gem they have, which they don't know. So let's go to the community and hear what went on there. There are others we are supporting. So you think she is handicapped? Yata, because you should a handicap, right? That is the mistake we make. I bet they're like Europe, eh? They're like Europe. They're millionaire. They're like Europe, eh? Go Nami. Because in Europe, if you have disability, you are number one. Let the fake no disability. Disability place for one approach that get because no alenemi le yibo mi lo mi ano time ne amele have disability na le lu jina pra mi aplo because mi be aje mi okay na mi be mi le de mi aje wonder see them, and we are suffering. That time me a sister precious, she is precious to us. That is why we are in this community. And I'll tell you one thing, you are not alone.
Okay, me je ma zamon popo ke ma dakpene mi abe like michiam mi ponu nyidele menyata michiam be ma ide assembly menemi abele ike mi gbre na do na de ko je go meke ma wonu to mo vovo nu ata awa be do ma hinu ya to gbe eji la file ga kekenye sigban to mele po be TV station de gere mi adome pe NGO de be awa na de pe mi to jinye ta me kareji be ma wa we be bubu we agava uke e wa group wo plus be mi ano group me awa no plus be mi aponu ike jinile a never me say me kwere kodoko ji be group eva anytime form me gere me de mi apon me chonu gede.
Yeah, so looking at the situation here, what do you think can be done to make it better?
What I think is we have to have a help.
Assistance. Yeah, that's how we hardly need assistance to let our children to be fair. Then we don't have computer lab.
Library.
So we are hardly in need of that.
Okay. The women in the community, what are their challenges?
The women in the community, the challenges is business, how to get money to do business and things. As you can see, our place here is hill, and going to farm is a problem and a challenge for them. So how to get money and do some small business so that they can cater for themselves. That's the challenge.
This is the lab.
Okay.
Because we are on vacation and theft issues, we pack the 6 that we have. into the house of chairman for safekeeping. So when we resume, then we install it back again. For that reason, that is why you carry and the room is empty for now. Yeah. When they broke into it for the first time, then PTA has seen the need to strengthen the place. So they added some rod to brace the place for us. So for now it's safety. But since we don't have a watchman to watch over the place, we decided to pack the seats that we have for safekeeping. So when we come back, then we fix them again.
So it's for primary and
It's for both schools, the primary and the JHS. Yes.
Well done.
Thank you.
We will think deeply. Okay.
They have strengthened it. You can see it. They have weathered it so nobody can break into it again. Yes.
Yeah, it's a lesson every time, isn't it?
Yes, please. Block, which the PTA is also planning to renovate.
All right.
And then the PTA put up that canteen.
Right, this is a canteen.
Yeah, this is the canteen.
All right.
But the school feeding program that the government has given us, we're also molding the blocks. It's at a kg, so I will pack them to this place for the canteen, the kitchen project to start next term, next term, the second term. So this is the JHS that I had.
All right.
Yes, please.
So the kitchen is like you're building a new kitchen.
Yes, beside it.
Beside this one.
Yes, please.
Does the community offer labor when it comes to things like this?
They are part of the PTA.
So when you are building, let's say if I bring a mason, if 100 gets a mason, will the community give labor?
They will. They are very supportive.
Okay.
They will, please.
Okay.
Away from the much needed kitchen for the use of the school, we were shown a faulty water system that needs to be repaired.
So you want this repaired, right?
Yes. With this new method, the tall one
goes up,
the pressure goes
from the top.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You can get a young man to dig it so that the next time I come, I'm thinking of something. Well, you saw it all. It was a very, very interesting interaction we had with community members, and hearing their story and their needs, we think this is a good spot to start something with our wonderful friend, just to prove a point. So this is a developing story. We'll be bringing you updates and let you know how it is going with our sister Precious. Of course, she is very precious. That is why we stand by her at this time. Let me ask one community member what she feels about their assembly woman. Madam Kuku, we can speak, right?
No.
Sorry.
Every.
We should speak every?
Yes.
Okay. Me a new assembly woman aka. Nukata mi nuka na mi vote ne massively sigbe.
Assembly woman ya. Ni anyon mo. Ala ba godo ke mi le du komala. Do wana to ke ni no mi a chesi. Eya ta na nya ba oba no ya assembly la ale be na mi vote na mi abe no no. Be mi anyon no we no ma ya nyona. Eya ta mi demegbene. Be mi a vote ne be du koma. No nya nyola. Be du ko ayingo. Eya ta ko mi demegbene ni aba assembly woman. Be ya chene gara assembly me be wa ga nyona me akova du ko me be du ko ayingo.
Amen. So she said that it means it's a woman that brings good things. That's why they have so much confidence in her that she should go and represent them at the assembly level so that she can actually voice out and let people know the needs of the community. That's why they voted for her massively.
We came to the community, we spoke to them, and we want them to join hands with us so that we can help their assemblywomen to develop their community.
And definitely we will bring you the highlights as we develop this particular story. Just wait for some more from us. I am Kofi Amwa
And Empress AC Amwa, TV Africa.